Hi everyone, it's Aid from Faye Photography, and today I'm going to show you how you can take a photo you've got on your winter walk, like these bulrushes I found next to a reservoir, and turn them fairly quickly with Lightroom into something a little bit more interesting like that. Now it's not a Pulitzer Prize winner, but you know, when you compare the difference, it's a different photo, but essentially the same bulrush and location. We've got in Lightroom, as you may know, this wonderful control called Select Subject, and we're going to use that. But first, let's get the background looking how we want it. So don't really concentrate on the bulrush itself. I like quite a mushy background on these, so I'm going to reduce the texture and the clarity. Just start to brighten things up a little bit. It's quite dark there, so we've got a little bit brightness in it, and I may well put a vignette around it so we have the eyes drawn to the middle of the photo. Okay, so that's our start point. How are we going to transform it into something a bit more interesting? First thing, click on your new masking tool and hit Select Subject. So Lightroom will do the clever stuff of selecting those, and if you wanted to, you can see it's done a really good job in selecting those top three. If you wanted to add on the bottom ones, you can just click on Add and Brush, and then you can just get your brush and go paint these. I would maybe put Auto Mask on for this as well, so it can follow the edges for you. Just increase the size. So you see it's kind of finding the edges as I draw, because it's cleverer than me when it comes to. So there we go. Those are the bits we're going to work on now. So first thing is we removed clarity, sharpness and texture from the background, so we'll add it back in here. So you can already see that doing that has made it really stand out, hasn't it? If we go to zoom into 100%, you know, hands up, it's a little bit grainy. I was walking rather than out on a shoot when I took this, and that's probably what ISO were we on? 1600. That's not too bad. So we probably want it brighter. So we could brighten the whole thing up, or we could just go for whites, which leaves these middle bits nice and dark, still makes it pop out of the shot for us. If you want to brighten up the dark areas, you can use the shadows and black sliders, and you've got more control over it then than just using the exposure slider, which brightens the whole thing. Now, that's one way of getting contrast. We can add a bit of contrast there, but another good way of getting is to change the white balance. You can make them really cool, make these little blue ones, or probably in nature you maybe want to go just a little bit warmer like that. And in Lightroom you've got the hue slider now, so you could literally change them to any colour you wanted. Maybe let's just go a little bit warmer, which looks like it's to the left on that. Okay, so that's that done. Dead quick and easy. Now I don't like the crop as it is, so I might just bring this down a little bit, just to get the subject nicely in shot. Okay, so we've got that. How are we gonna push it a little bit further? Well, if you're not used to using calibration tools before, and to be fair, I've never really talked about them, what you can do is if you put the saturation of the blue channel all the way up to 100, it just seems to make everything look a bit more colourful. It increases the saturation, and then you can change what contribution the blue does. You can grab the green one, you can make it go a little bit more yellow, you can make it go a little bit more, so I might go for the warm tip with this one, so make it go a little bit more pink, vary how much contribution. Finally, we've got the reds, so you can make the reds a little bit more on the magenta side by going to the left rather, or you can make them go a little more orange, so I might go there. Right, so having done that, we can go back to the vignette. I might increase the vignette just to add to the contrast of the scene. Finally, grab the curves. This is just tweaking to taste. Use that Select Subject tool to treat the background differently to the foreground.